really want to fucking relax more, but I suppose it's time I get back to what I was doing then. Now, is everybody ready for me to continue? Yep, I am ready for the next one. I am too. Cool, on to the next. Wait. Someone is here. It's Abe. He is here. Wait, how did you know that? Well, I am a robot, and all the camera feeds in this place are directly connected into my hub. Well that is pretty cool and convenient, yes. Well, I need to leave like now. Lucky for you, he is still at the front door. And that's lucky because... That is because on the lower floor, known as the Blue Room, I keep a portal there, just in case something happens. You know, I kind of want to ask if this happens a lot, but I need to go like now. Alright, Nardo, I know you're here. You need to get going now. Are either of you coming with me? Unfortunately, this is my theater, and so I must stay here. Well, again, I really got nothing better to do, so yeah. Come on now, give yourself up. Listen, you both need to go now. The portal will not stay open forever. Alright, Maria, you go first. But he's after you, not me. Didn't you go first? Oh yeah, you're right. He is after me. Okay. Not sure I really understand that one, but oh well. Go now. The portal will close behind you. Oh, hey X, how you doing? Been a while, hasn't it? Hello, Abe. It's been a while, but I am fine. I see you're still rocking that Western outfit. Indeed, I am. So, you didn't happen to see, like a blue and yellow Nardo come this way at all, right? No, I have not. No one comes in to the Blue Room without my permission, and very few know of this room that have not already been in it. Well, if you do happen to see a Nardo, let me know. Of course, I will do so. This room would sure make a nice room for a secret portal. I mean, logistically speaking, this room would make the most sense for that, yes. And it's a good thing that you don't have any of those, now do you? Of course, I do not have any of those. Lying to me, Vex, is one thing. Helping that Nardo escape, though, that is an entirely different matter. Great. A fucking cave. A very cold cave at that. What are we supposed to do? There's probably no food or water anywhere either. We can't stay here. No, but it's better than Abe getting to you, that's for sure. That may be true, but we have to keep moving. Oh, I didn't think there was anyone else here. Ooh, hey, more people, yay! How long have you been here, though? Only like a day. Yeah, but why a day? Well, that's because it's colder here, and I prefer that, even though I'm not affected by the cold, unlike you two. I mean, I am very cold right now. Yeah, I am too. Oh, well, my place isn't too far from the exit of the cave over there. Hold on, wait. Okay. Because this very cave makes me think of a video game that I played recently. Well, let's hear it now, I guess. Alright, go ahead and tell us about this game, please. Alright, let's do this. Hello, and welcome to the 216th episode of Gaming Talk. On this episode, I'm going to be discussing and giving my thoughts on Star Wars Inc. Let's mine our way into it. I was originally very skeptical about this game based on the fact that on the Steam page it mentions using AI to generate textures and music, and I really hate anything AI these days. Completely opposed. But given my recent liking of mining games, I wanted to try it, and no, I don't have money. So, yes, I think you know how I acquired a copy of this game. So, what do you even do in a game like this? Well, there's a bit of a story, but it's really, if you could even call it a story. When you start the game, this robot basically tells you you're on a space station with stuff growing and you need to remove said stuff with a laser gun they give you. Also, there are materials around the station you can mine and all that, and that's pretty much the basics. The rest of the game really just entails mining stuff and removing growth with the laser gun by upgrading it over time and with money you earn from selling materials. Another thing for when you start is that you yourself will be mining and running materials to be dropped in storage and running the sales floor all on your own. As you remove more growth from the areas, you will run into these robots, basically. And you can upgrade them. They get tech points when they do stuff. Of course, you need a little bit of money also to upgrade them. And, you can also make them different colors from a whole 4 color choices. You also gain levels as you play the game. I don't remember all of them, but you can also upgrade how many things you can pick up with the laser gun, the strength of it, and so on. Now, aside from the robots helping you, you'll also get to a point when automation stuff happens, like drills and melters. This is when you go from the raw material stage to ingots, and you need melters to make ingots. All of these machines have upgrades of their own, which is also based on tech points and money. You can also connect these machines, so a drill can be connected and will be connected to a melter, so that when the drill drops the ore, it goes into the melter, and when there's enough in the melter, it does the thing to make an ingot. Now, if you don't want to run all these machines or all these materials back to your storage, you can set up transport beacons that, if you attach them to your drills and or melters and connect it to your storage, it'll automatically transport materials from the machines to your storage. What really slows the game down is 2 things. The doors that require increasingly more and more money to open, and I am not kidding, the very last door requires 1 million money to open. Though, by the time you get there, making it over 1 million is not that hard, but still. The other thing is there are these doors that will require you to deposit different cores into it. There are 3 different cores in the game, and each of these cores require 2 different types of ingots to make. So now the machines for each of those cores should be set up near your machines that make the ingots. So now you have areas that are kind of stuffed, because you'll have drillers and melters connected to cores, which will be connected to transport beacons, so it all goes back to your storage. I will admit that the end of the game is kind of underwhelming and pointless. You go into a room where the source of the growth is, which is a black sphere thing. You get the final laser gun upgrade and told to fill a box with 20 of the final core because your laser gun isn't strong enough to deal with the black spear thing. And also because there's like kind of this like build up through audio logs, which I missed one audio log. Don't know where it is. But this build up that tells you don't open the final doors, something so terrible is in it. And it's just a black sphere thing. But anyway, you'll eventually get those 20 cores, deposit them, and it'll remove the black spear. Then the robot at the beginning of the game will come and tell you you've cleared this station, but that there are more stations out there just like this one. Then the credits roll, and you are then back to where you were. Yes, you can technically keep playing the game once the so-called story is done, but I don't really see the point. There's no anything new to be discovered, no new robots, or no new materials to be mined. There's literally no reason to keep playing the game other than to just keep mining, which at this point will all be automated, and keep selling materials, and that's it. Give me a reason to keep playing the game after the so-called story is over. The other thing is that once everything is automated, you'll spend a lot of time waiting for materials to accumulate to sell, meaning that a lot of the game can just be done through just AFKing the game, which I did a lot. A lot of times, I was just running the game in the background while doing other stuff. Hell, even playing other games. I fucking had Roblox open while playing, letting that game AFK. So, that could be a turnoff for quite a lot of people. Either way, I didn't think it was a bad game. I have no idea which textures or music was AI generated, but I do know that some of the music gets detected by YouTube's over-the-top pain-in-the-ass copyright detection system, so keep that in mind. The game is slow, requires a lot of patience, is fairly short, and the ending feels kind of empty and meaningless. Star Wars Inc. is an average, but I found it to be an enjoyable game. But that is going to do it. Well, that was certainly something. I'm sorry. A cave made you think of a space mining game? Yes. Alright then. Now then, shall we all go? Well, of course. Lead the way. But yeah, not much else going on in this game besides this. I don't know. I suppose if you're one with a lot of patience, I'd give it a go. Can manage a slow-paced game. That's why we're not even sure how good a content it would make. We, of course, enjoy it a lot. Is that a new robot friend? That's a new robot friend. Oh. And a new doorway. Alright. I do wonder what that could be. Doesn't really say much anything on that, does it? How much do you take, little guy? 250. Be that hard to do. I mean, at that point, I could just get them up and running and have enough to probably upgrade it significantly. But, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, are we finally hitting the wall on this side? Ah, looks like we well, hitting the wall, but we need something a little stronger to get through to the purple